evening, dear ladies and gentlemen. I'm T.Khafizova, and that's Cyprus Observer's unique program, Special People of Cyprus. Today, I'm glad to introduce you our special guest, Dr. Benjamin Davies from Washington DC.
Okay.
Dr. Benjamin, being American, coming from the USA, can you tell us about American mentality, culture, and about America itself to your mind?
Surely. The United States is, well, like every country, the United States is unique. One of the blessings about the United States is that we have come from so many different cultures. There is no one single culture in the United States. Our grandparents came from everywhere around the world. And the nice thing about that is it makes it a very welcoming place for guests, for foreign travelers, for students. For people who come from different parts of the world, they can always find their family members there. It's a very open, welcoming place, much like I felt here in North Cyprus. The attitudes of the people here have been most generous and open to me, and I've thoroughly enjoyed that. And that's the way the United States people try to be, so it's a good place.
I'm glad to hear that. So, coming from the USA, can you tell us what you are the director of the GAU's affiliate, right? The Washington DC campus.
Yes.
So may you tell us what does your campus give to prospective students? What are the opportunities at your campus are?
Okay. Yeah, this is the newest campus of GAU, and so we're developing a number of programs right now. We're beginning with study abroad programs, and the focus is to give students the opportunity to come for short time, experience the culture, but not only the culture, but to get some of the background information that will help them with their curriculum, with their study programs.
Okay.
For instance, business, political science, all of those things can be studied in the United States on a short time basis. In the future, the goal is to have the full complement of degree programs the same as we do here. We want to reflect what GAU Cyprus is doing so that students can move easily between one campus and the other, take classes here, take classes there. And that's the long-term goal for the campus. We're beginning with the international partnerships, and we're expanding then beyond that.
That's really global opportunities and opportunity to
well,
really explore
GAU, how many campuses does GAU have in how many countries? And we're just one more of those opportunities for students.
That's great. What is planned to be done? As you've said, there will be the broader program at the campus of your university, of your GAU's affiliate. Will there be some undergraduate programs as well as the doctoral programs for the students?
Yes. Ultimately, we're going to have the full range of programs. We want to have undergraduate programs at the master's level, and at the PhD level. We'll be starting, as I said, with probably the master's level programs, because that allows us to reach a broad audience. Undergraduate programs will come probably later, although the exchange programs where students come over for short time, that will be open to undergraduates very, very early on.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Dr. Benjamin, can you share with our dearest Cyprus Observer audience some of your life principles and mottos, because that's kind of tradition in our newspaper. We ask our honorable guests to share some of their life views with our audience.
Okay, well, thank you for calling me honorable. My goal is to provide opportunities. I want to make sure that doors are open for people. People have to have the desire and drive to walk through the door, but my goal is to make sure that doors are open, that there are no barriers between people, between cultures, so that people can become all they want to be. Too often we erect barriers between men and women, between cultures, and my goal is to break those barriers down so that people can decide what they want for themselves. My goal personally is to help guide them through that process so that as they walk through the door, it's easier for them to make that transition. But that really does motivate me. That's brought me through education for what I want to do here, and through the other aspects of my life, is to break down the barriers and make opportunities available.
So that was the reason why you decided to embrace that realm of education, that sphere of education.
Yes, education opens doors for people. we said the other day that, you know, people can create themselves. And that's one of the blessings of education, of higher education in particular, is that you can decide who you want to be. And in higher education, you have educated professors who want to help you get there. Their goal is really to help students. And so that has motivated me in higher education, is because I'm surrounded by other people who have the same motives that I do, which is to help guide and make opportunities available for students. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Can you tell about the academic staff at Washington DC campus? Can you tell about academic staff at Washington DC campus?
Okay, yeah, again, we're beginning, the campus was started a couple of years ago, but we're kind of reforming the campus so that the staff there will be, you know, doctoral level staff will be doing the teaching because that's kind of required, certainly at the graduate level. And we will have the broad range of faculties available. We're going to bring the programs in one program at a time so that we can make sure they're fully supported. But that will be the type of faculty that we will be having.
Wow, interesting. Thank you very much. Well, will there be some international teachers as well there?
Yes, one of the nice things about Washington DC is we have a lot of international teachers who are resident in Washington DC, so we don't have to necessarily bring people from overseas. My goal, though, is to have faculty members from here come and teach in the United States, experience that culture, help teach us, but also then we can help teach them, so that there's a greater integration between our faculties. So I'm looking forward to having the faculty exchange programs, because I think that'll bless both campuses.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We are now at GAU American University, located in Cyprus. What can you tell about your impression of GAU American University? Well, what have you experienced here in Cyprus and in this university?
Okay. I get perhaps the best thing to say is I'm here. And I mean that in the most positive way. You know, we all have opportunities in life. And I have chosen to be here because of what I have seen of GAU American University, the vision that the university has for students and for making a difference in the world. You know, one of the things we like to say on our campus is, we'll help change you, you can change the world. And I've seen that here played out very broadly in this university. And so that has really why I wanted to join and be a part of this.
Speaking about your own life, what can you say have changed your personality beyond education during your life?
I think the thing that has changed me most is a couple of mentors who I have been able to follow and to learn from. Having that opportunity has been really important to me. And that's one of the things that I try to do for my faculty and my staff, is to be a mentor to them so that they can develop, but also then to help our faculty do that for students too. That's made a big difference in my life. A couple of people have just literally altered the direction of my life, more by example than by telling, you know. And so I think people learn more by example, watching, than by listening to lessons, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
That sounds very inspiring, and
thank you.
sometimes encounters can really change the personality, can shape
They really
life.
have, and faculty members at a university are in a unique position to do that. Students come to learn, and a good faculty member can help make a big difference in a student's life. And so that's why I've been in higher education, but also what motivates the rest of my life.
Thank you very much for your speech, and we were really glad to host such a special guest today, Dr. Benjamin Davies from Washington DC. Thank you very much for being with us today, Dr. Benjamin.
Oh, thank you very much. It's been really nice to be here with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Once again, dear Cyprus Observer audience, my name is T.Khafizova, and that was Cyprus Observer's unique program entitled Special People of Cyprus. And also today we had special guest of our island, Dr. Benjamin Davies from the USA. Subscribe to our Facebook page if you like what we do, and also do not forget to check our latest news at cyprusobserver.net. Thank you.